Hi everyone. I wanted to come on here and just do a little bit of a review of a product that I've had for a little bit of time now. It's called a Bartesian. I purchased it a couple of years ago, but I don't use it very often at all. But anytime it's not used, it is empty. It was always cleaned beforehand and then just put to stand. So today I really wanted to have a drink, and I have all the pods, and I did their subscription thing, so I have more than what I need for myself. And so I wanted to make a cocktail, and so the motor's like dead. It's not, I can hear it trying to work, but it's not actually working. Okay guys, so this is my cute little setup that I've had since I moved into this house about a year ago. But honestly, I think I've maybe used the Bartesian maybe one time since I've moved in. I'm not a big drinker and I don't really have a lot of friends, so I don't entertain a lot, which, you know, I wish I could, but I don't really know a lot of people. So I wanted a drink, so naturally the first thing I would do would be to clean out the system because I haven't used it in a while. Okay, so if you're not familiar with the Bartesian, I'll just give you a quick overrun. So it's basically like a Keurig for alcoholic drinks, which I thought was the absolute coolest thing ever. So I personally love my freaking Cosmos, okay? So I have all my glasses right here for that, okay? And then I have margarita glasses here and some just random other types of glasses. I have a mixer somewhere, I don't know what happened to it. But so this is the main menu you'll come to when you turn it on. First thing that I would do would be to fill the water reservoir and all the bottles with warm water to clean it out with. I figure warm is better than cold. You can see that the area where the bottles go are clean, so they're not cooked up in any way because I keep it clean. And then this is the water reservoir back here. So you can see this as well is clean. I have water in there. It's all clean. There's nothing out of the ordinary that you would think would mess anything up. So that each one holds a different type of alcohol. So we have our whiskey, our tequila, our vodka, and our gin or rum, depending on what the drink calls for, and here's the additional bottle for that. Let me show you what happens when I try to even just rinse or clean it. So I'm going to hit the rinse clean button here, and then I want to rinse and clean all the compartments. So I'm going to hit all, and now it's supposed to be going from 1 to 1. It tells you which one, so it should be on this one. And in doing so, it should be bubbling. It should be pulling in the water, and it's not doing that at all. But you can hear it's switching, but nothing is coming out. All that water should be coming out when rinsing. Nothing. There's nothing. Nothing. I can hear the motor running, but nothing is happening. I've unplugged it. I've plugged it back in. I rinsed everything even though it was already clean. I don't understand, because pretty much say it's basically new because I've only used it a handful of times. I'm extremely disappointed because I have this here that was a big investment for me, and I really, really enjoy it, especially love showing it off when and if I ever have somebody over. I have some of my pods here all set up nicely, and then I have there's even more back there. Oh, I forgot about this. I have some boxes here that aren't even like really open because, like I said, I did their subscription, and so I was just getting more and more boxes, and I wasn't using them, so I stopped subscription because, as you can see, I still have many left. So now what I'm gonna do, just for the heck of it, I didn't try this yet. I'm just gonna choose one of the pods and put them in. All right, so what you do is honestly just a lot like a Keurig, is you put the pod right in there, just like that. It has a little lip, put it right in there, facing to the right because the barcode reader is right up here. Okay, so, and then you close it down just like a Keurig. So we're gonna do that. And then it tells you what you need to do. So place a lowball glass with ice under the dispenser. So now that we have our glass there with ice, I'm going to hit next. And it's going to ask you what strength you want. This is all what it's supposed to do. Honestly, the regular is very strong, so I generally go with light. Mocktail is obviously no alcohol, but so I'm going to go with, well, it's water, so I'll go with regular. And we'll see what happens. So I'm going to hit mix. So regular and mix. Okay. No need to leave a tip. Isn't that cute? So let's see. So this should be taking from the whiskey. And nothing. 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 It's dripping from the pot itself, but there's nothing coming through. But it still thinks it's making a drink. Cheers. Open the lid and remove the capsule. Except I don't have a drink. It's extremely disappointing. So if anybody has had a similar problem and can help me fix this, I honestly really do not have money to buy another one, and so anything I could do to remedy this would be so much better. And the fact that I have literally all of this set up specifically for this machine, it's all useless without it. So if anybody knows of anything that could help me, I'd greatly appreciate any type of advice you can give. Thanks.